Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to your weapons and equip the Hornet's Nest. Remember, I told you guys under important information to make sure you have a Hornet's Nest. If you forgot to pick one up, you can always load another save, because I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So if you have an old save file, just rush back here with the Hornet's Nest. And then keep your main save file on a different slot. So we're just going to weaken the Pain. We're not going to get him into phase 2, do not do that. Just weaken him. Until he uses this attack here. Alright, once the Hornets go on you like this, now you've made a new food item that's required for a trophy. For the all food collection trophy. So I'm going to dive into water here just to show you guys. So I'm going to go to food. Alright, so as you can see, we have the Pains Hornet's Nest right in our inventory now. Alright, it made the Hornet's Nest into a Pains Hornet's Nest. So now what we do is we're going to load the game and go to the main menu. And go to Extras, Food Collection, and then click on Other. And you will see right here the Pains Hornet's Nest. You can now reload the save from your main save file and defeat the Pain for real, because we don't need to get the item anymore. Okay, so the first part of the fight here, I'm going to shoot the Mark 22 until the Hornets go on them, and then you can actually use the smoke grenades, but I use the grenades because it's a little bit safer. Because sometimes in the second phase you can waste your smoke grenades. I should have probably used the smoke grenades though, but as you've seen, once he gets his Hornets off on him, just finish him off with the Mark 22. You have to use the tactical reload, because if you don't use the tactical reload like I was doing, then you might not get off enough shots to get him to phase 2. So to do the tactical reload, you have to shoot and then unequip your weapon and re-equip it and shoot again. And you have to time it properly. Alright, so this is the second phase here. I wasn't sure what to do yet for this phase. So I was testing the shotgun to see if I could get all the Hornets off him in time, but I couldn't. So what I did was I dove underwater by pressing the evasion key once. Alright? If you don't press the evasion key to dive underwater, then the red Hornets will attack you. Now once he does his next attack here, just hide behind a rock until he calms down. And okay, he's calmed down now, so I'm going to climb up. And I'm going to throw a smoke grenade. Now, usually you can actually finish him off with only one smoke grenade. I've actually done that with only one smoke grenade in phase 2, but this time I didn't. I think I might have missed some headshots. It's pretty hard to pull off. As you can see, he's one shot from death. I just needed one more bullet to connect on his head. Alright, let's prepare for the next episode here. Just take off the shotgun, take off grenade, put the stun grenade on, survival, knife, go to items, and you want the crocodile cap. We're actually going to use that for next episode. Also put on the M1911. Equip it. And there's some items we can grab. We can actually refill on the smoke grenade because before we were full. Unless you're playing on a lower difficulty, then you probably already have it. But here's the GA-KO. And I'll come back for this stuff in just a second. Let's just go this way. And here's the med. Large med. Here's the refill for the smoke grenade. And then on the right side is AK-47 ammo. Now we just backtrack to grab the camo. And also to shoot the Kerotan. Snake goes really slow in the water, so it's gonna take a while. Let me get some air. Alright. Goes a bit faster if you stay underwater as long as you possibly can. But once you get on shore and he's walking in the water, let's see if we can just try and get to shore. There we go. Yeah, you don't want to walk in the water because he goes super slow. Alright, let's roll over here. Grab the uniform. Hornet stripe. Wards off hornets, spiders, and leeches. Also allows wearer to tame hornets. So that's the non-lethal camo that we got from defeating the Pain non-lethally. Kerotans up here. Okay, that's everything. We got the Gecko, Kerotan, camo, and even some extra items as well that we didn't actually have to get. But nice to have. The smoke grenade. And the large med. I haven't had to heal myself once. Actually, I like never have to heal myself in this game. Alright, we're gonna grab a snake right over here after this cutscene. Okay, so you just keep going and you're gonna run into the snake. I think I'm just gonna kick it instead of taking out my knife, just like this. There we go. Snake C. This is a new snake to tie Cobra. Pretty sure we never got that one. Not that I can recall. Be careful, there's Claymores. Let's grab them. And then there's ammo here. AK-47, M1911, MK22, and Kerotan. The Gecko is down here. Well, if you look, you should spot it. He's going to be a little bit more camouflaged for you. But that's where he is. And okay, we actually have a bigger episode here, so I'll see you in the next one. We'll do a lot for this one. Thanks for watching.